Okay, so afternoon guys, hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday out there. Welcome to another episode of the Viking Beard with me, Matt. And if you've watched any of my other videos on my channel, you'll know that I'm trying to grow myself a big, thick, dense, epic Viking style beard. And I'm going out sourcing products. Products are being sent through to me. Beard oils, balms, butters, moustache wax, stuff for my hair, stuff for my skin. And as I'm getting older, I need all the help that I can get to try and maintain my very slight youthfulness and to try and keep my skin nice, my beard nice, my hair proper and everything. So I'm priding myself on my channel that all the reviews I'm doing are 100% honest in my own honest opinion. I'm not affiliated to any of these companies whatsoever out there, so I can pretty much say whatever I like. If I do say anything negative, it's going to be constructive criticism. It's not just slating stuff for the sake of it. So we're all on budgets nowadays, so it's nice to get an insight from somebody else before you go out and spend your hard-earned cash on something that you're going to get at home and love, or get it at home and not particularly like it. So I'm trying to give you guys my own honest opinion on that. So, like I say, I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Through the post this morning, I've received a beard oil. Now, I have used this product, so it's not just an unboxing and just showing you what it looks like and telling you what it smells of, because what is the point in that? There's no point whatsoever. It sort of pays to use it first so I can give you guys my own honest review of it. So this was sent through to me by a company called One Society, and they make beard oil. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the packaging, what it is, what it's like, talk about the price at the end of it, and then at the end of it, score it out of 10. 0 being, I hate the stuff, I'm never going to use it again, it's just going to sit there on the shelf. 10 being absolutely phenomenal stuff, and I'm never going to stop using it. So here we go. Now, like I say, this is from a small company called One Society, the handmade, and this is a beard oil. This is their latest one that they brought out. They have 3 out so far on the market. They've got one called the Huntsman, which is sandalwood, geranium, rose, sort of aftertones. And they've got one called the Bachelor, which is rhubarb and vanilla. Almost sounds a bit like rhubarb and custard. That sounds an interesting one. Like I say, they're handmade in Britain. And this is the latest one called Outlaws. And it's 100% natural ingredients, and this one is sweet rum essence with zesty lime. Sounds very interesting. So, packaging itself comes in these little glass bottles, 30 mils, which is around about 1.67 ounces, and got a little biker dude on the front, logo over the top, Outlaws. Directions for use. I don't know whether my camera's picking this up or not, and about it and everything else. So nice packaging, bit of time spent on the label, designing it and everything. It looks very nice. Like I say, it comes in a glass bottle, and it's got one of these pumps on the top, which I don't have a problem with pumps at all. The one that I have got a bit of a problem with, which so far I don't particularly like, is the shaker bottles that's got the tube that goes inside that you shake it onto your hand, because I do find with that you can't really control it and it ends up splattering everywhere. So pumps, pipettes, yeah, I'm all in for that. And yeah, 100% natural ingredients, which is nice. I have used this a couple of times today, and I'll put a little bit more on just to show you guys. Hand. It's not a particularly greasy looking oil. Some of the oils are so thin that you kind of like have to almost cradle it through your hands because it spills everywhere. Now with this is allegedly sweet rum essence and zesty lime. There is a rum scent there. Put some of this through the beard. There is some rum essence there, and there is a zesty lime. But it's almost got like a spiced rum sort of scent to it, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to name any brands of rum out there because we all know what spiced rum is, but it's kind of got that to it. So it's not a straight, you've been out for a night on the lash and you stink of booze and rum. It's almost like a spiced rum sort of scent, and a sweeter version of that, which is quite nice. And the thing I do like about this is you've got that kind of thick, heavy, dense scent of the rum, and on top of that, the lime, sort of zesty lime coming through, tends to sort of balancing it out a bit. So you're not getting too much of the lime, and you're not getting too much of the rum, and everything is balancing and equaling itself out. And it's actually quite a pleasant scent, and it's almost a wintry sort of scent. If you can imagine that sort of hot toddy, sort of sweet alcohol, sort of Christmassy autumn beverage that you get, not eggnog and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. It's almost got that sort of scent to it, so it's almost bordering for me personally on a wintry type scent that would be quite nice if you're going for a walk somewhere that you can smell it. And the nice thing as well with this scent as well that I found is that it's not one of those scents that you can smell it on your hands, you can smell it for 5 minutes on your beard and it just disappears. This scent does seem to linger quite a long while, and today I smelt it up to and around about 2 hours, which isn't bad at all, especially when I nip outside or wherever, or if I'm at work. I do like to throughout the day be able to smell what I've put in my beard, because a lot of the time, I know you're buying the stuff for your beard and everything, but it is nice to sort of get that little hint of it with the breeze through your beard, that you can get another smell of it. And so the scent does stay for around about 2 hours, give or take. And it is absorbed into the beard fairly quickly, not suffering from any beard itch or anything like that with it. And it leaves my hair nice and soft. I know my beard at the moment's got these silly kinks developing in it and everything else. Tend to wash it at the moment, dry it out, straighten it down, and then sort of like over the course of a day or so it starts twisting and curling. So I'm debating now whether just to leave it and let it go natural and see what happens, as opposed to keep trying to straighten it or whatever, everything else. But the beard oil itself is pretty good. Now this is retailing in and selling at £10.99 a bottle. It's free UK postage, which is good news if you live in the UK. I'm going to put links to One Society down below, so please go and check them out afterwards. Small little UK company, and it's nice to kind of support these guys that are out there doing this. And I am finding as well with the smaller companies, they do tend to care about their products more than some of the larger companies, because the larger companies are they've already gone through their process and they're almost selling their stuff on their name and their brand, as opposed to and they're not I'm not saying this with every company, but they're almost they're relying on the name as opposed to the product, where the smaller people that are trying to get themselves onto the market, and let's face it, the beard product market, men's skincare, men's hair care and everything is absolutely massive at the moment. There's so many brands and everything out there, so these guys are trying to compete and everything else, but they do care about their product, which is nice, because you have to care about something before you can worry about sort of launching it onto the market and everything. And they do tend to put a bit more time and effort into their ingredients and what the stuff looks and smells like. So hats off to them, they've done a fantastic job with it. Like I say, £10.99 free UK delivery. Can't complain at that. It's not ridiculously cheap and it's not ridiculously expensive. It's kind of just sat there just slightly under the middles, so as opposed to 15 quid or something for 30 mils, £10.99. It's not a problem. They do a multi-pack version as well, which is kind of 2 of their oils, which is £17.99, so you get a discount on that. And they do a triple pack of all 3 of their beard oils for £25.99. Can't really complain for 90 mils of beard oil. And let's give it a rate out of 10. Packaging, nice. Product, yeah, it's nice. If you, like I said, if you are thinking it's going to be an alcoholic rum scent to it, it's not particularly. It's more of a sweet and spiced rum sort of scent to it. The zesty lime isn't too much, because we all know that lime is quite an overpowering thing, so they've done well to balance the two out and kind of like keep it on a nice level, as opposed to can't smell the rum, the lime's too harsh, or vice versa. They kept it on a nice level. And I'm going to rate this out of 10. 0 being absolutely hate the stuff. 5 being, yeah, it was it's an alright product, and 10 being absolutely phenomenally fantastic, I'm going to rate this at a 9 out of 10 because the scent is pretty much spot on, the packaging is nice, they care about the product, it's free UK delivery, and so yeah, a good healthy 9 out of 10. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to score it 10 out of 10 because if it is a 10 out of 10 then it's going to be something that I literally clear everything off of my beard shelf and that just sits there and I use that constantly. But a 9 does mean that I would definitely go out and buy this again. It's good stuff, and like I say, it has got that wintry essence to it, so especially now with the weather changing into autumn, this is a great scent for that. So that is One Society Outlaws Beard Oil. Like I say, I'll put links down below, so please feel free to go and check them out and see what you think to them. Like I say, this is an honest review. No point me sitting here just blowing smoke rings at companies' backsides, because what's the point in that? I get nothing out of it, you get nothing out of it, and so I am keeping this 100% honest in my opinion. And like I said, it is nice this day and age to have your own opinion about stuff. I mean, let's face it, stuff that I might love, you might absolutely hate, and stuff that you might love, I would possibly absolutely hate. Because if you're really into your mints and your eucalyptus and stuff out there, I don't like mint and I don't like eucalyptus. So we've all got our own opinions, so I'm giving you my own honest opinion. So yeah, now thank you guys for watching another one of my review videos. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, wherever that is down below. I do read all of the comments if anyone leaves any down there, so I'm constantly sort of checking to see what's going on, because I do care about my channel and I do care about the products that I am reviewing, and I do try to give honest, well, I am giving honest reviews, and I am trying to do the best that I can possibly do for an old git that doesn't really know what he's doing on YouTube and everything. So thank you guys, and I appreciate that. I hope you all have a fantastic evening tonight, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And feel free to follow me over there on Instagram, whichever direction Instagram is. I have no idea. And like I said, if you're expecting a channel with flashing up bits and pieces and music and stuff, it's not going to be happening, because I sit there and I watch YouTube videos and you have to sit through 3 minutes of music before the video starts and stuff flashing up all over the screen. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just talking to you as a bloke with a beard, to someone out there that might actually care about what I'm saying. So thank you guys, take care of each other, keep loving each other, keep on growing those beards, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The Viking Beard. Have a good one. Bye.